Hey family, today we got something special going on. We got a special request. Check it out.
Dear Mister, I'm not a chef man. Do you think you can make a lasagna? Sincerely, someone you know.
Well, someone I know, since you asked, we're gonna take care of this special request today. Let's go.
Hi, my name is T. I am not a chef. Actually, I'm a truck driver. And I don't drive food trucks, I drive a semi. What I'm about to do is show you how to do what I do on my truck. Welcome to your favorite new food show, Big Taste in a Small Space with me, T.
Now, before we start the cooking, I gotta mention a few things. One, about 100 years ago or so, I started this thing called Herb's Law. They used to call my father Herb. Well, me, I call him Pops. Everybody else in the world seemed like they called him Herb. So Herb's Law number 1 is anything you do it with love. Secondly, 100 years later, I found out about this chef named Naisha Arrington. Like I said before, she fine. Chef Arrington's thing is when you cook with love and intention. I like that. So that kind of helped me up my game because everything I do, I really do with love. And now I'm doing it with intention too. So today, this might not be a quick video, but it's going to be full of love and intention. We're going to handle a special request. Check it out.
Now, as you can see, I'm still suffering with technical difficulties. My camera keeps freezing, but we're going to get through this anyway with some still shots. First, mushroom police, back up off me. If you're down with the mushroom police, the anti-mushroom mafia, or any of those mushroom people, skip this step or two, okay? Dice your mushrooms up, put it in a pan with some water. Not a lot, just a little bit, because we want the mushrooms to absorb and then expel their juices. Because mushrooms are kind of like a sponge, and they will hold on to a lot of water or grease if you let them. You want to cook all the water out of it, or most of it out of that pan. That way the mushrooms won't just absorb oil and hold on to it and come back to you nice and greasy. At this point, I took some of my favorite sweet peppers. You know me, I like color. Color's a beautiful thing. I diced them up, and then I added them into the pan. In the pan with the mushrooms and cooked that down. That's also when you start adding things like olive oil, fennel seed, crushed red pepper, salt, pepper, and my favorite, some thyme. Some fresh onion, garlic, some paprika, a little Worcestershire, and of course, a little soy sauce. Then you add your meat and let that cook down. Let it cook till it's nice and brown. You're not going to pulverize this meat. You're not going to make it so hard and crunchy that you can't eat it. You're just going to brown it a little bit. That's all you want. Because remember, we're making lasagna, and this is going to end up in the oven for a while. So just brown your meat slightly, turn it off, take it out the pan. Now these next few steps are all on me. I've never seen anybody else do it, didn't get this from any other show, so if it's horrible, you can blame me. What I did this time is took the meat out the pan, put it on some paper towels, and let the oil drain. We're going to try to make this healthier. The only healthier way would be if you made a vegetarian one, and I can show you that too. But right now, we're going to make this healthy beef lasagna. So when I took the meat out the pan, you can see all this oil and fat that's left behind. And when I took it off the paper and poured it out, you can see all that grease too.
And I know what some of y'all are thinking. You're taking all the flavor out. Oh, it's going to be greasy. Oh, it's going to be dry. It's going to be horrible. No, it's not. It's not going to be dry. We're going to take out some of the animal fat and add in some healthy fat. We're going to reduce some of the fat that your body does not need and make this a much healthier and still very tasty lasagna.
Now we're going to start making our sauce. What I have here is some onion, some dry garlic because I ran out of fresh. When you're in the truck, you tend to run out of things. Crushed red pepper and oregano. Heat up some olive oil on medium heat, and then you're going to add your onions in. You don't want to cook them hard, you just want to soften them a little bit. They'll turn a little golden brown. Then you add the rest of your seasoning. Once your onions turn a little color, you add the rest of those ingredients to let them bloom. Then you add some tomato paste, about a teaspoon, and a half a teaspoon of anchovy paste. I know you won't taste the anchovies. It's going to be delicious. You cook that down a little bit. You let the tomato paste brown and reduce a little. Then you're going to add your tomato sauce in there. I also add a little extra oregano once I put the sauce in there. Stir it up, let it cook. Then you add your meat. You stir your meat in there and let all that cook down. Get nice and juicy again. Like I told you, your meat won't be dry. Cook that down, let it warm, put it on the side.
Now, some people use those noodles fresh out the box that you can put right into the pan. I have never tried it. I probably never will. I boil some noodles. Then I start layering my dish.
So when you first start layering your dish, you put a little olive oil or a little sauce on the bottom, just a little. You don't want your noodles to stick. Put some noodles down, and then you put some meat on top of the noodles. Get some ricotta cheese. I never do nothing straight out the package, so when you get it, please mix it up, because it's going to be one little solid lump. You mix it up, you put a little dollop on your meat, spread it out so it look nice. Then I use two cheeses. I use mozzarella, and I use some sharp cheddar. Mix that up together, and that you're going to layer on top of the meat, on top of your lasagna. We doing about 3 layers. See, after that, you put another layer of noodles, you put some more ricotta, you put some more cheese.
You have some more technical difficulties.
On top, I usually like to slice some tomatoes kind of thin and layer them on the top. And on top of the tomatoes, I would put some more cheese, some Parmesan, and that's what you would have before you put it in the oven. You can almost eat that just the way it is. Lovely. So now you have 2 pans of lasagna. One I wrapped up to put into the freezer for later on, and the other one is about to go into the oven. Put your oven pan on, put some aluminum down for any spills. I even drizzle a little bit of olive oil over the top before I bake this. Now because it's fresh, I'm not even going to cover it. I'm just going to bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes.
After 30 minutes, when this comes out, hopefully Chef Ramsay's proud, hopefully Lydia Bastian is just proud of me, and hope Naisha Arrington is very proud of me. After this comes out the oven, this is going to be hot like molten lava, so give it a good 10 minutes before you stick it in your face.
Fresh out the oven.
Well, somebody I know, hopefully if you follow the steps, this will help you make a great lasagna. Best I could do. And healthy, tasty. Try it out. Let me know what you think. And if anybody else has a request, hey, maybe I can make it, maybe I can't. I'll try just about anything twice. Let me know what you think. If you got any requests, if you got any comments, hey, leave a message. Try it out. Taste it. Aisha, hit me up. Yeah.